Good morning to New Team 10 Gaming with Wolf Legends. And what's poppin'? Here we go. And diving those hairs and let's get nice following subs, views, 1,000 watch time minutes, and 1,000 whatever are on this video. And let's get started. Get see you in a few minutes. Okay, what the hell? That's right, you better keep moving. Dumbass. Just stay there. Like a dumbass. Anyway. People fucking piss me off when they just sit there. Like they don't have anything better to do. Okay. I don't know why, but I didn't bring my backpack just in case I needed it for later because it's hot. Gonna be hot. Feels like it's gonna be hot today. And I'm gonna be super hot by the time I get home. I didn't bring my car to get on the bus just in case I could. And so, anyway, that's annoying. So I'm not at least as hot or not as cold as and not having to walk all the way home. But oh well. What can I say? I guess I'd rather walk. Of course, something always happens. It seems like between, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, between me and Karen, something always happens apparently, and Karen's all because today it was because we were watching or listening to a song where it's a theme song, and I might have wanted that song in my playlist, and Karen's like, what the hell are you doing? That's like how she said it too, and it was like, that's not even really how she said it. She said it in such a tone like she's all pissed that I'm trying to save it, and then I'm all like, I forgot that stuff that's made for kids you can't save into your playlist, and you can't even really have a playlist anyway unless you're my age or at least 13 plus. And I'm way above that, but I'm like 18 plus, so but that still makes me like upset in the sense that I can't have that anymore. So it's like all the, once again I feel like I'm having, this is a weird video, but I think this is a good idea, and way better idea than what I originally had. I'm going to go through the park to still get to where I'm going. But like I said in one of my other videos, I really would love to be able to feel like here I am in this, you can really feel like you're in a place that is a wonderland. I literally believe that in this park. I guess it's a state park, maybe it's not, but I know most people say don't go off the trail, but if you were to go off the trail and venture in the woods, you could technically have a venture of being, okay, anyway, if you wandered off the path, like I said, you could technically have an adventure in the woods. I don't know how much you would, how many people would be trying to, be an asshole and try to say you can't be in the woods. Which funny thing is, I probably would do it anyway. If people told me, I'm one of those people that probably would do it anyway. I just would, I don't know. That's just how I am. I'm kinda like, I'm kind of like Jake Paul, Logan Paul. If you tell me not to do it, I'm going to do it anyway. Same with anything else though. Boxing, if you're like, you can't do that because you're not smart enough, you're not fit enough, you're not you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not strong enough to do such a thing like that. Or once I was told I can't swim, you don't know how to swim, you're not going to ever learn to swim. I swam with ease, I swim like a fish, you could say. Anyway. Who said you can't teach a dog old dog new tricks? It's the same for people. I'm an older person. I'm not young as I could be when I start doing something. When I've started figuring out I could do YouTube, I was older. In fact, I was in my senior year. I don't know what Jake Paul and Logan Paul's real story was behind it, but they're say whatever you want, I'll do. Basically saying, say what you want, I'll do exactly what you're saying I can't do, but probably 10 times better. So say what you want. You just encourage me to do it more. And I kind of know Jake Paul and Logan Paul's story. They grew up in Ohio. They both were playing football in high school, probably before senior year, and that's when they really started their YouTube channel. Or their first YouTube channel, and it was called Zoosh, based off of Smosh. And they didn't really get a following back then. I don't think they really did until they got on Vine, and they started Vine not too long after. I felt like I was a latecomer into the YouTube game. I'm like, if only I had a phone when I was 13 years old, I wouldn't have really known what YouTube was back then. But I probably could have figured out, hey, I can probably do some videos on my phone, and maybe gotten more followers by now. Because it's almost been 10 years since I was 13, almost. And usually around the 10-year mark is when people on YouTube start making their living. People that had followings from somewhere else, I guess, like Logan and Jake, already had a following, so they're going to probably have way more success in getting subscribers and views and money, and maybe that's probably why they got their first million subs around the first couple months of them being on YouTube. And I got pretty far. I got farther than I would have. I feel like I probably would have if I probably would have gone farther if I had my same channel from my high school career, or high school years, but I'm not trying to say I really have much, would have had much more, because I had only like 13 subscribers on my first original channel, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I were to maybe I guess start, it's funny because I don't ever tell you guys that I'm pausing the video, but you probably see that there's been a break in the video, but that's every time I run into somebody. So, and I run into a lot of people. I probably would have ran into no people because of how the coronavirus is running, and there's been a lot of people, but at least I'm not just stop talking. I'm stop talking to myself, or it seems to most people I am talking to myself, but anyway, I'm not trying to talk to myself. I'm trying to, especially in front of people, isn't for on the internet. It looks like I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to the audience, to you guys, wherever you may be. That's weird because it looks like I'm pointing at myself. But obviously I have the camera facing me. You guys are in front of me and behind the camera. So anyway, and I'm not trying to put the camera, obviously. And I think I did show you the setup that I was using. It broke, so I've not been using it, and my camera that I do have doesn't want to even hook up to the mic anyway, so it's kind of pointless in my opinion to even have the mic at this point. It's more for if I had a vlog camera, and I don't have one of those. So, and I say this a million times, and I really don't know why, but I don't have the fuckboy mentality. I do want to fuck people up, but I don't have the fuckboy mentality, and I don't want people like trying to cover my camera like that, or my phone, whatever, or take my phone and try to delete the video. So that's kind of one reason why I personally just don't talk or don't. I pause the video when people are near, because I'm not, in a sense of, I'm not trying to be like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, in a sense in the same sense of them, because people were basically putting their hands all over their cameras and telling them to stop recording, and they didn't, and they weren't seemed like ever going to, and that pissed a lot of fans and a lot of people off, that they were like that, and I don't want to be one of those people that gets, I don't mind getting hate here or there. I'm just not one of those people that wants to see my videos get demonetized. Anyway, see you in the next video. See you tomorrow, because it's every day, bro. Peace, love you, bye.